Howdy, howdy, everybody. Merry Christmas Eve. How's everybody doing? I've been kind of scanning the comments, but let me go back and say hello to everybody. If I miss anybody, please let me know. Quite a group here. Thank you. Merdul, howdy. William, Brad, Mr. Fish, sir. Pam, Punchy Paints. Um, let's see. Eric, Furloughs Aquatics. BJ Palmer, having trouble with internet. Maria Z, saying hello to everybody. Thank you, Maria, and hello. Let's see. Tampa Tom, welcome. And, well, not even near the bottom. Okay, there's where I said I was going to hope to have some guests. Pepin Creek Aquatics, Brian, good evening. Brad, did you get your package today? That's weird. I mailed the package to you on Thursday last week, and I also mailed Anthony's the same day, and he had his, that was Thursday evening, and he had his Sunday morning. Hey, Sandy Dowdy, welcome. Great to see you. Sandy sometimes has to work. The Yazzie's in here with me, so hey, Joey, Hattrick Farm, welcome. Anthony, awesome. That's great, Anthony. Glad you could make it. Just talking about you. See if I can get the link. I'm gonna twirl me around here. I can get the link to post. Other people are going live, so of course I have to get rid of all those things. All right, here we go. Oh, I lost my link. Let me grab it again. Okay. This is not difficult. For those of you that have used StreamYard. There we go. So there's the link to the chat. So I will try to be aware of when we have someone in the green room. This room looks yellow, but it's actually called grass green. Griffin, howdy. Rico Stan. Won't see the chat. Now's our chance, guys. AJ Kelly. AJ Kelly didn't read the description, and the title says Christmas Eve stream. So it is the 23rd. You're correct. This is my normal day to stream. John McKenzie. So rather than trying to step on somebody else's time, now I may do a little live stream on, hey Brandon, Maple Street Aquatics. I may try to do a little live stream on Christmas. Exactly. Kent's Fish, what's up? Anyway, so I'll be with my family on Christmas Day, and we'll be doing gifts and all that. And I'm sure they don't want themselves all over the YouTubes, but I may do something. My niece's husband has started keeping backyard chickens as a hobbyist, like we collect fish kinda, and he's got them a really nice setup, so might do something about that. Have a couple freaks on their little farm there, so I might find something to do. We may have snow that day also too. Doing water changes, Eric. I understand. If I weren't doing this, I'd be doing my saltwater. I've got everything caught up. I've got to do salt tonight. Hey, fishing. Your blue tongue. I only have 2 reptiles, AJ. Um, and the blue tongue is the one that I started with while trying to decide whether to get a large bird or a reptile. And I just happened to, after studying about both of them and researching them, I kind of leaned toward the reptile. And then I was over in Nashville at a place that has a lot of reptiles and fish, and just happened to see the Indonesian and uh, got it, just after holding it a few minutes. So the other one, sorry, is a ball python, and Yazi, come on. And that belonged to Nathan, Sand Creek Aquatics, and after Nathan passed, after a little bit of time, I kind of adopted his ball python. So I've had it 6 or 8 months, something like that, and it's doubled in size. It literally has. Um, so those are the only 2. It's one reason I haven't changed the name of the channel and added exotics or reptiles or something to it. So, hey Sherry, those are the only 2. But, well, no, I don't want to say. I am thinking about another one or 2, but I don't want to say that here. Brad says, aquatic package is stuck in Birmingham with thousands of other packages. Well, that just sucks, doesn't it? So today is 6 days, so the heating pad has gone by now. And it was, of course, in a box that's insulated. And but whether or not there's heat where they're sitting, that's the thing. That's the thing. And Pam, I sent a box Monday. Yeah, today's Wednesday. Dr. Doolittle or Noah. Kind of like Noah, especially volunteering at the Ark, Maria. But yeah, I don't see anybody waiting to come up, so don't be shy. Guys, you don't have to be on camera too. Just what? Oh, AJ, you got a blue tongue a month ago. What kind did you get? Is it a northern or what? Anthony dropping the multiple links. Take your choice. Soon, Bob. Love it, Bob. A Euromastics a couple of days ago. And I know what a Euromastix is, but I can't remember. Is that a scaled lizard? I can't remember. It's hard to say I don't know my reptiles as well as fish, but that could be debatable too. You did get an Indonesian. Awesome. They cost more still, but they're worth it. Not a whole lot more, just a little bit. But I really like the markings on them and the black legs and that kind of stuff. So, hey Dylan, Veteran Aquatics, welcome, welcome. And there should be a link in the chat, guys, but I'll post that if anybody would like to come up and talk about their Christmas plans or traditions. Some people have traditions. And guys, I mentioned in the description that also wanted to have, the reason I'm not using my stick is because I couldn't get the phone to clip into it. And I just have got that thing. It's not just a stick. It does a lot of things, but I couldn't get the phone, go figure, to clip into it. So I don't know. What's kind of like a beardy but smooth skin and spiked tail. I'll have to look it up because I know the name Euromastic, but I'm not connecting it. Yazi, Pam's on here. I went ahead and let him in here so I wouldn't have to let him out later. Yeah, Anthony got some fish from me and did an unboxing, and his came in 3 days. all the way to California, and Brad's just in the next state. I'm in Tennessee, and he's in Alabama. I don't know what's going on in Birmingham. PB Aquatics, another great channel there. Welcome. No Christmas plans, William. Just going to sit home. Might watch the new Wonder Woman, but that's it. Awesome, William. If I weren't going to family, and I didn't for a lot of years when I was working 2 full-time jobs, basically. One of them volunteer, the ARC, and I just didn't. I just didn't make time because if I had a day off, or the ARC's open on holidays, of course, we're all volunteers, so we're off holidays. So we were open Thanksgiving this year. We have been every year, Christmas every year. So I'll be doing 2 hours on Christmas Eve to let somebody leave early, but then I'm off Christmas Day. But anyway, I put in the description that especially wanted to welcome people that didn't have any plans and make sure that you know that the fish fam is here. And we love you, and we love everybody else that doesn't have plans or doesn't want to make plans because of COVID or no family or for whatever reason. You know, you got your fish fam right here. So, and watching that new Wonder Woman movie doesn't sound bad. Hopefully you'll be able to get some leftovers, though. Got somebody in the back in the. It looks like some trouble. Trouble, all right.
Alright, so these are the guppies that you sent me, Bob. You can see all the fry down there.
All right, I can see you fine, Anthony, and I'm having that thing that I have for the last few weeks, and it's got to be a Wi-Fi glitch or something, where my phone, I can't understand what you're saying. I can grasp a word every now and then, and it'll clear, and then it'll go away, and all that. So, as long as you don't ask me anything directly, I'll be fine.
Okay. I cannot believe I failed to mention the mob, though. I had my mom over. She was helping me put together the playset. And, yeah.
I heard you say something, but no, I couldn't get a single word. So I hope you're telling them about the fish. Yeah, Pam, I was going to ask you a big auction tonight. If you want to come up in a bit and talk about that, that'd be awesome. Hey, there's Skippers.
So, yeah, guys, I just in my fish room now. Still got to put tanks on this row and that row up there. This is my single albino koi guppy. I lost the female, so I should be getting another female soon. These are my albino blue tails, and it's a gorgeous, gorgeous plant here, guys. Is my guppy fry producer. It saves guppy fry like crazy.
The word tails, when you said tails, you became crystal clear to me now.
And then I've had these fry for about 3 weeks. And that's from this female.
Chubby Guppy, welcome, Tim.
Oh no, I'm sorry, not that female. It was from one of these females. So these are some blue platinum something or others.
Those are not
males. Some of them have green on their heads, if you can see right there. And then I've got all these fry from this female. This is a ribbon female.
Awesome.
So all these should come out red-tailed Dumbos. Let me get this one on. So yeah, I am not going to be leaving this like this. I'm still getting stuff ready. Here we got my Borelli. Hey, Skipper, how's it going? Hi, Pam.
Hey,
Welcome, Skipper. Welcome, Pam.
Hello.
Merry Christmas.
I have my hair is like wild and stuff, so I'm not going to show myself right now.
That's the best, Pam.
Trying to get stuff ready. I have 4 calendars that I'm going to give away tonight.
Wow.
4
That'll be
calendars.
good.
And we're going to auction off some of Dan Slee's beautiful photographs. And the money from that is going to go to the Kidney Foundation in Nathan's name. So that would be wonderful if lots of people show up for that as well.
Did you see that, Pam?
Yazzie.
Yep. You hadn't been talking a minute, and here you came.
Hi, Yazzie.
That's that night, Yazzie.
You won't see my face till tonight, Yazzie. And you're still going to come up tonight too, right, Bob?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Skipper, what are you up to?
I have just been like getting things ready, more things ready to put in the mail as soon as Christmas is over. Gonna send the rest of the stuff. I spent $150 at the post office the other day, so yikes.
Yes, I'll tell you.
So I'm probably, and I've been drawing and stuff, I'm probably gonna do I might come on like Saturday, the day after Christmas. I might do a stream Saturday night and have a small auction of some of my artwork because I don't have my rent covered after spending, because by the time I get done mailing everything, it's going to be like $200 to the post office, $250.
Oh, no.
So, yeah, I need to raise some money to pay my rent.
Well, there's no shortage of demand for your art, so I'm sure we will.
But I was thinking about doing it for tonight, but I don't. I'm going to do the giveaways tonight, but other than that, I just want to like concentrate on Dan's stuff so that we get some money raised and get it donated in Nathan's name. I think that's just an awesome thing that Dan's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Skipper,
In his memory, I think it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Anthony, can you hear me?
I can.
Skipper, can you? No, he's muted. I see now. Okay. All right. I saw William Pridemore said that he's just starting to keep small fish, and he's got some antlers that already dropped that he got from Fish Room Fever. That's awesome. Correct pet. Dylan said, "Oh, Bob."
There's interference somewhere.
So, what are you going to be doing for Christmas, Bob?
Oh, I'm going to my niece's house. That's where we usually meet. Her and her husband and their 3 kids, 4 kids actually, 3 are adult. But they have a new house they built a couple years ago, and it's nice, and it's on like a 7-acre little farm. And he started keeping chickens as a hobby out back, like like we collect fish. He does eat the eggs, but so we're going to do that. And we did Thanksgiving there, and everybody was okay, but we do the distancing. Try to stay outside as much as we can, which
That's
is
good.
nice. Yeah, it's nice. So that's it. So I'll have leftovers. I have to be careful.
What are you doing, Skippers?
Well, tomorrow night we should have family over her side, and then Christmas Day we'll go to my parents.
Just be careful.
Oh, we will. It's small. It ain't nothing big.
Yeah. Oh, with that new strain out of the UK, you know that is here already. You know it is.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be 70 times more spreadable. It's like, and that's from the amount of virus that comes out of your mouth when you're talking, like 70% more. And I'm like, it's like rabies. So everyone better be careful, because it's going to be a few months before we can all get vaccinated.
Yeah, just in time for the holidays. We're supposed to go back to school after the first of the year.
Yeah, they say it's probably going to peak around the middle of January. So we got a ways to go yet. It actually has slowed down in Wyoming a lot. We were getting, which is really horrible for Wyoming, because Wyoming doesn't have that big of a population. And we were getting, for like during the end of last month, it was between 600 and 1,000 cases a day. And now it's back down to like 250 or so a day, which still isn't good for Wyoming because we have such a low population, but that's a lot better. But the governor finally passed a mask mandate, and the numbers started dropping right away. Like within 2 weeks, it dropped down that far down. So you can't tell me that masks don't make a difference. They do.
Yeah, they do. I can tell you that from where I work.
But right now, what Wyoming is going through right now is because everything goes in separate stages, and like our hospitalizations are starting to drop down, and our numbers are dropping down, but our deaths are going up right now. And that's just
Thanks, Marie. Yeah.
Thanks, Maria.
Where I'm at, we're doing pretty good, but the other jails are finally starting to get hit.
Hi, Darlene. And anybody I missed. And thanks for the super chats, guys.
Just had a news thing pop up that says, "Hey Robert, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas Eve." A news thing pop up that's talking about an active shooting in a Walmart here in Tennessee.
Oh no!
It's in Sevierville, so that's about an hour and a half from here. It's closer to Knoxville.
Oh my gosh, my daughter just sent me a message with a puppy.
Oh my gosh.
She is not a puppy, but a little terrier mix that she's thinking about applying to adopt. I'm going to send it to you because
For a lot of work. Are you on the roof, Anthony?
No, I'm on ground level. That's how far along I am
Okay.
with the place so far.
Okay.
Tennessee H2O just said it's 20 minutes
Yeah.
from his house.
So I am pretty sure that I am going to be moving my goldfish into my living room tank, the one that was my marine aquarium that I broke down.
Right.
Just because I want to be able to see them. They do seem to be doing pretty well in here in the garage. I think it has a lot to do with the lower temperature.
Wow, those look great. How big are those? Like 5 or 6 inches?
Yeah, somewhere in there. I mean, I don't have a big hand or a massive hand, but I mean,
Yeah,
it's not
it's pretty
too
big.
small either. I'm pretty sure this is a female here. It gets chased around quite a bit. I feel bad for it at times.
Skipper, what do you have in the tank behind you? I think I watched the video where you set that up.
Oh yeah, my that was over a year ago now. What I got 3 angels, 2 Pectus catfish. Put 2 Corys in there, and there's 1 zebra Dania from the original group. He is just doing great in there with all of them.
Cool. Have you seen those? Did you see those blue zebra angelfish that Dan got in when he was showing what he got in? He showed a picture, but he hadn't got the picture posted of them. But those things are like $35. I thought I was going to get some of them, but I don't know about that.
My wife would kill me if I got like 4 of them.
I sent you a puppy picture, Bob. If this puppy wasn't in Oregon, I would be trying to get it. His eyes remind me of Yazzie.
You see how content he is to listen to Pam talk? I can't get him to be still for me.
Oh, he looks sleepy.
Yep.
That's crazy how that dog.
Actually, I think I think one of my daughters, my oldest daughter Jessica, I think she's gonna try to get him.
Oh, yeah, I always hate it when they do that. So far, these little apistos that I haven't eaten any, but I don't know how many survive. I don't pull them either. I don't think they predate much on.
Your blue steels, Bob?
Yes, the blue steels. Dan has a bunch of those for sale now. I don't know if he has females or pairs. He has 4, and I clicked on them and put them in my shopping cart or whatever that is, the bucket or whatever. And then I didn't buy anything. I mean, I just left it alone. But I don't need 4 more of them. I just saw them and impulsively did that. There's Ozzy. Good evening, fellas. Hope all's well.
Ozzy Soto. Ozzy, are we family?
That's him. I'm using methane blue. Somebody asked that the other day in a stream, Ozzy, and I think the consensus the answers were they didn't know, and some people said no, you couldn't. Most of us said I don't know, and that's what I say. I don't know.
I would really not know, Ozzy, but if it's not working for you, I would definitely try something else.
X is not really an antifungal, though, now that I'm thinking about that. And that's what the methylene blue is, to keep them from fungusing. Somebody jump in here if I'm going off the deep end with this, but no pun intended.
Catfish Terry hates Priscilla, and Priscilla says she hates him too.
Down at it.
Oh.
No, hi, Catfish Gary. He's a funny fellow. I'm going to say the Icax is probably attacking the eggs because it's a medicine. I know methane blue is too, but Icax can kill plants and everything too.
H2O2, Jesse, what's that?
Yeah, Murdo, I agree with you. It's just not an antifungal, and the X is for a specific class of not just ick, but other parasites, but not fungus. Is that Sharpie in here? I mean, all the cool kids are in here.
Nice, John. Sorry you need to turn up in the first place, John.
Uh-oh, just went choppy again. Hate that.
That was the little devil that started it all for me.
Pretty.
A fair goldfish.
Really pretty. John, you want to come up? I'm trying to see if I can really get 6 people up here. And also, we want to know what you're doing for Christmas, if anything.
Oh, Christmas. Priscilla is having a pretty long stream, and I believe I'm going to be one of the guests on it.
Jesse, Rob 93. I saw you 15 minutes ago, Rob. I forgot. Sorry.
No, I forgot to.
Jesse, I think I said hi to Jesse, but Rob must be going tonight, because that's when we see him too. I'm not a guest. I should be the main one.
See, she said you're again.
Sharpies,
Oh,
hi.
I see what you're saying. Hey, Terry. Oh, you and didn't he got a hello? Yeah. I don't know why you guys like you so much, Pam. I do too, but I know why I do.
Because I'm ornery as all hell. I am mean. So, Anthony, what city do you live in?
Norwalk?
Norwalk? Okay.
Yeah, not far from Lakewood where you were.
Yeah, well, I used to live in Bellflower.
Oh, Bellflower. My bad. Bellflower. Yeah, my mom is like right off of, I don't know if you remember Downey or Lakewood.
Yeah.
And the 105. If anyone local to the LA area is looking for some Africans, please let me know. If you want them, they're yours.
Yeah, Bellflower was kind of fun. It's like every night I'd step outside to have a cigarette and watch the police helicopters in the sky every night. The local wildlife is the police helicopters shining spotlights on the ground.
You mean the ghetto birds?
Yeah.
It's funny, that term to me is just, you know, just my talk, and I forget sometimes that people just don't know.
Then there was this one street that I had to turn on to get to the house that I lived in. Was about 2 blocks long with apartments on both sides. We called it Rock Alley. And everybody told me, don't look to the right or the left. Don't look at anybody. Just drive straight through. Don't look at anybody. Yeah, LA's fun.
Yeah, you got pockets like that everywhere, even in these so-called nice cities like Beverly Hills. Yeah, people don't realize that not all of Beverly Hills is full of absolutely insanely rich people.
Yeah.
There's some pretty poor parts too.
Well, Kimberly, that sounds awesome.
Hi, Gina. Well, you go into East LA and it's like the residential area in East LA, all the houses, all of them have like bars on their windows and doors and like rolled up barbed wire on top of their fences. And it's like, yeah, this is a good neighborhood.
Yeah, you have to. That's why when I work in Orange County, not the nicest part of Orange County, but there are some parts with over $1 million homes still. And as much as I hear people say, "Oh, I live in a nice neighborhood. I don't lock my doors,"
Right.
it irks me. Are you dumb?
Oh,
One,
heck, I
do
fucking
you really
locked
think a
I
criminal
locked
wants to
my
steal from
car
their poor
doors
neighbor?
driving through. There's a lot of places like my ex used to. Well, he worked construction, so for a while he had a job that I had to take him to in the morning and pick him up in the afternoon, and it was in Watts. And I fucking locked my car doors and kept my windows rolled up driving through Watts.
Exactly. Well, there was even stories for a while of people. I forget what it was for exactly. I think it might have been some sort of a local initiation, but they would drive around at nighttime with the lights off. Then the first person to flash their high beams at them, like, "Hey, turn your lights on, buddy," you know, trying to kind of do the right thing in a way, I guess. The whole initiation was to go and shoot that person, no matter who was in the car. So yeah, I would agree with drive with your windows up, doors locked.
And what's the name of that town that's right next to Bellflower? It starts with a P. I forget.
Paramount?
Paramount, yeah.
My mom attended Paramount High.
One of my daughters, she was like 9 or 10, and she got invited to a birthday party in Paramount. And my in-laws were like, "No, she cannot go. That's in a neighborhood that police won't even go in at night."
Well, I gotta go. I just want to stop and say hi to everybody. I'll see you later on.
Okay.
Alrighty,
It's nice seeing you. Stop by my stream tonight if you can.
I will. All right. Talk to y'all later.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I remember Watts is like if you picture the old movies of like the bad area that show like bad areas of New York. That's what Watts is like.
Yeah, it makes me laugh when Orange County people say, "Oh, I'd love to visit the Watts Towers at nighttime and see them lit up."
No, you don't.
Oh,
You know,
God.
And you know how many people have disappeared that have gone into Compton? Compton is like really bad too.
People
Watts
from
is
Watts
really bad.
don't go see the Watts Towers at night.
No. I remember driving through, I was at a stoplight at Watts one time, and this elderly woman was like walking across the sidewalk. I stopped at the light, and she was walking across the sidewalk in front of me with a cane, and she stopped right in the middle of the sidewalk. She was wearing a dress, and she stopped right in the middle of the sidewalk and kind of spread her legs out a little bit, peed, and then kept walking. I was like, okay.
Yep. They're widening the 5 freeway over here, Pam, and they had literally just laid down some brand new sidewalk concrete in part of it, like an underpass. I was driving home, and a lady just squatted down, took a pee and dump right there on the brand new sidewalk.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. So I can say this. And then when I moved back up to Portland, everybody's like, I lived close to Martin Luther King Boulevard, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, that's a bad part of town. There's lots of gangs and stuff." And I'm looking around, going, "This is like the better parts of LA. What are you guys talking about?"
Oh yeah. Where I work, people call my area ghetto. And granted, it is a little. You know, it's not the nicest neighborhood, but it's most definitely not the worst. I guess my ghetto and their ghetto is just far different. When I think
Yeah.
of ghetto, I think of a real ghetto, not.
And we used to go to a swap meet at, it was a big one. It was, and I don't remember exactly where it was at, Santa something. You probably would know which one I was talking about. But we used to go there every weekend, and they had like a big like area for bands and stuff, and
Oh, the Santa Fe Spring Swap Meet.
that's it. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, we used to go there every weekend, and this one weekend they were having a big band there that everybody loved. I don't remember the name of it, but everybody loved this band. And I remember I was sitting in the stands with my ex and my youngest child, and he turns to me and he says, "If the gangs start showing up, we're out of here." And I was like, "Gangs? You mean like the guys that are sitting behind us with shaved heads and tattoos on them, on their head, top of their heads?" And yeah, we left. But
Quite
yeah,
honestly, it's not a worry there, actually. Yeah, you have rival gangs going up there, but for the most part, it's pretty chill. They're kind of an understanding of, hey, it's family time.
yeah.
No effing around, all right? But I don't know. Times have also changed. When I was younger, gangs had respect. There wasn't really any going after the innocent, you know.
You guys are
For the
both
most part, just each other. But Bob, this is the clownfish I was telling you about the other week that I had in my living room tank. I decided to put it in the sump here. I wish I could put it in the main tank.
You guys are both members of the Tennessee Fish Mafia. Honorary members. We're a gang. So what are you going to do with it?
I think I'm going to leave it in here for a while. I might end up eventually redoing this cube tank. This is a saltwater, but right now I'm trying to cut costs and cut the amount of maintenance I have to do with the fish room. So
show that again, Anthony.
The cube.
The clownfish.
Oh,
Sorry.
I've been told it might be a tomato clown, but it was sold to me as a cinnamon clown.
I was hoping Priscilla could see it too.
The dark spot there, when it has some decent light, actually looks very purple. A darker purple.
What say you, Priscilla? I would call it a cinnamon, just being what I can see looking at the camera. I've got that pair of tomatoes that's spawned, and they're going to start hatching any minute. And then I've got a pair of maroons, something like those guys.
How are the eggs doing with them?
They look like they're ready to hatch.
Oh my gosh. Are you going to move them into another tank, or?
I don't know what I'm going to do. Several people have just said, let this just be a practice run. I'm going to go ahead and put some pots in a lot of tanks tonight that I've moved fish. I've been moving fish the last couple of days, so I'm going to give them a little clay pot or something right beside where they spawned and be ready to go. What complicates it is their anemone moved. It's moved around that big rock formation and is headed toward the back of it, which is fine. But it's on the move. So the female stays with the anemone most of the time, and the little male stays with the eggs. They're doing the best they can.
Hmm.
Hey, Master. But yeah, somebody told me, it might have been Maria. Yeah, it was Maria. Told me to watch. I think it was Mark's Aquatics or Mark's Fish Tanks, and I haven't done that. JN had told me that unless I got a larva trap, he didn't know any way to get them out. Yeah, Jesse, I know. I've had these for right at, well, not quite 2 years, 18, 20 months. And they had been brought back to the store twice because they were aggressive, but I don't get that from them. And they're just in a 40 with other fish. They don't even bother the inverts in there.
Did you get your package yet, Bob?
Yes. It,
Oh, good. Okay.
Actually, I got my mail late last night, and I also got one from Priscilla. So,
Did you get yours yet, Jesse? I know I tracked some of them this morning, and they were supposed to be there Monday, but they aren't there yet. And I just tracked Maria's, and she doesn't have hers yet. But mail's really slow right now.
I don't know. I got a package 2 whole days early.
thanks, Maria. I know. I couldn't believe that. And poor Brad, Mr. Fish, sir, his are stuck in Birmingham. He only lives the next state over. I could have
That
asked.
seems to be a real problem. I think it's because I'm in LA. I'm near a major distribution center, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I think that's the only reason why.
Not yet, Jesse.
Let's see. Got one maroon clamps a butt head. Well, see, Eric, I had to take the anemone out of the tank that I've got the maroon in because she, the one, it wasn't really determined. I didn't have a female, but the one that I've had the longest killed the maroon I put with her, and then I got, or with it, and then I got another one. That one really stuck to it, but ended up being the male. So the one I've had the longest is the female. And they actually hide over on my coral shelf. Xanadu, welcome. Much love to you too.
No, it doesn't. It looks all white.
My big red hermit crab, the big one that's in this 125, knocked over one of the major rocks, like from the top. That guy can move some rocks so strong from the top, and I've just let it rest against the side of the tank. But I'm pretty sure it probably scratched it. But I got to put it back up there. Probably looking for a pellet I dropped in there. Fifth Carbenz. That's nice. Very nice.
He's usually swimming through there a lot more. It must be the camera.
Those are pulsing, aren't they? But they're not pulsing.
This is an Agoniporia. I'm not sure if they're pulsing or not. I imagine so, because they are moving, and there's really not much water movement in this tank at all. I have this itty bitty teeny tiny pump that I thought was going to be enough, but it's not. So I am going to move the one I was using for the living room tank into here, and that should create a lot more flow.
All of my pulsing, it really took off and it did great. It just started dying back, and I never have figured out what happened. So they gave me some they want rid of it, of course. Hey, Tiffany. They gave me a piece, and I put it back in that tank to see if it'll restart. I love the pulsing, or pulsating, some people call it either.
That's the Xenia you're talking about, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I had got some. I was looking for it, and I know a lot of people don't like it because it is or can be a nuisance or extremely fast growing. But
There
I
are two
really
or
wanted
three.
some.
I know
I
there are two or
finally
three
found the
different
number for it.
kinds of it, two or three different colors. If that's what it is, you have the long, not stem, but whatever. Oh, got YouTube celebrity in the stream now. Live stream Ed. Who calls you that, Ed? Is it Doug Gray? I think calls you live stream Ed when you're not there.
I think that's a good name for him. It's everywhere.
Ed has taken Christmas Eve off. He's got such big Christmas plans. And Rico Stan's going to be filling in for Ed on Thursday night, I heard, on the streets.
Here we go. Now he's really going in there.
Are they trying to host it? Yeah, they sure are.
Yeah. He's
It seems
usually
like
there the majority of the time.
it seems like the female is the one that's in charge of feeding this anemone that I got them a couple of weeks ago, 3 or 4 weeks ago. That may be what made them spawn. And I just realized I did member only videos on that anemone, and I need to release those to everybody else. Like, what are you talking about, an anemone? I'll try to do that. But yeah, she feeds it. She feeds it pellets and krill and bloodworms, whatever it takes. She feeds it. So we got about 7 or 8 minutes till Rob 93.
Oh no, and I can't post links.
If I was gonna set up a saltwater tank, I'd probably get clownfish because I think they're just adorable.
And to me, they're some of the fish that have the most personality, especially if you get something for them to host. I'd like to get an anemone one day. And then you have all your saltwater snobs that are like, oh, clownfish are basic.
Oh no, clownfish they're too cute. Like I say, if I was gonna set up a saltwater tank, I'd set it up for like a pair of clownfish.
And I'm just realizing how big these ones have gotten. I got them at probably half the size they currently are.
Steel Angus is going to post a video, so I'll go see what it is. I can see what it is. Oh, he's not. Okay, thanks, Maria. I didn't see him say that. Thank you. Never mind.
And I'm not seeing my big hermit crab in here. Just one of my emeralds.
Well, if you guys want to, I'm going to go in a little bit longer, not Rob's whole hour by any means. And then Pam comes on tonight at 11 Eastern time. And before that, Dan's Fish at 9:30. Yeah, 9 Eastern time. I hate that about Rob because I enjoy his channel. If there's anything that you guys want to see here, fish-wise or aquarium-wise, I'll be happy. Anything but epistogramas. Hey, Mary Page. Hey, Mick, all the way from Sweden.
Can we see your marine tank, Bob? I'd like to see the Queen Angel.
Which tank? Started doing that
Your,
again.
the one with the Queen Angel?
I can't quite get it. Sorry. Somebody type it in chat, or you type it in chat, or give me some sign language. Not Pam's kind of sign language either. Uh-huh. Pam's I hate it when it does that. It's always when I really kind of hear something. Never did that before. Anthony?
Oh, I just checked the Laramie shelter to see if they had any dogs in, which they don't. They have a female adult chicken. But I don't think I need a chicken.
Been shopping. What'd you get me, Ed? Anthony, I actually lost that Queen Angel.
Oh no, Bob, I'm sorry, man.
It's been over 2 months, maybe 3. And yeah, it was after a water change. And that's when I first started having all the trouble with water and wasn't checking parameters out of the faucet every time. I mean, for 20 years, I hadn't had to even bother with it. And then boom, all of a sudden, but I figured out finally when I lost a few more fish, no salt water, but that's what it was. Yep, I sure did. I hated that.
Man, that is a bummer.
It is a gorgeous fish, and it had grown so much while I had it. I had it like a year. Yep.
That was definitely my favorite fish of yours.
I love that fish. It didn't get along with the squirrelfish. They picked at each other, but they didn't really hurt each other, which is who was the dominant. So now the squirrelfish is the boss, the tank boss. Yeah, I've been doing more like clownfish. I got the pair of platinums, and I got some more ocellatus or ocellaris or whatever. Can't remember. Yep. I mentioned it in the video because the next morning I couldn't find it, and it was up in the rocks. And I thought it had just gotten itself wedged and it was still alive, but it wasn't. Yep. I didn't dwell on it, and I don't think I showed it. I might have showed it. It's in my freezer. That was an impressive fish. You know, I should bury it, I guess. Robert always wants to do clownfish. Tell Pam, say ha ha ha.
Oh, there we go. That's looking a little better.
What light is on there, Anthony?
I actually, after I use this light a little bit longer, I plan on making a video. It is the Nicrew Marine Light. It has a built-in timer, the two stage or whatever you want to call it, you know, a separate timer for the blue and a separate timer for the white.
Right.
So I want to set that up. I'm hoping to do that this weekend.
Awesome.
But this light over the freshwater light I had on it definitely makes a difference.
Right.
It actually has that actinic lights.
Hey, for real? Awesome. Awesome. We've got 50 people in here. It's a great crowd. Thank you, guys. should get Sandy up here, Maria or Mary Page Flynn. Hey, Jason.
I'm kind of thinking I would really like a wrath in this tank. I'm just not sure which one to get. I do really like the 6-line wrasses, but I think it'll start trying to kill everything in there.
No. The 6 lines are not supposed to be as not aggressive, but as assertive, as territorial as the 7 line. The 7 line are supposed to. I found that out the hard way. I love the yellow ones, and then I got that lime green one. So I've got a yellow one in here, and then another yellow in the where the clown eggs are, and it hasn't managed to get them away from parents. And
Do you know the name of that one, Bob? I'd really like some yellow in here. It'll match the fins of the firefish.
and I've had the one that's well, there's so much algae on this side. Algae, let's move over here. You're cute, but let's move. See your Sharpies. Turn this around. I don't know why.
You also have me up on single mode too, Bob. If
Let
you're
me
trying
do
to
that.
show something.
Yeah, well, I think people were enjoying that instead of looking at me. And Pam wasn't showing anything fish-wise. So, Pam, you need to start showing some of your fish.
Yeah,
Too.
make it my New Year's resolution.
I was remember how you used to. I was watching the rice fish at a certain time of the stream. There we go. Yeah, this is not going to be as. I'll sit down here a few minutes. But anything you guys want to see, except the Queen Angel, guys, you're going to have to make do by yourself for a little while. Yeah. There's the. See all the other rock has the red algae on it, except this one, and that's the one that tumbled down from up there. So I'm pretty sure that's scratched where it stopped, but whatever. There's the yellow bass. Can't really see it, but there's a.
And they're so sweet.
I'm having to clean this front of this tank every week now. You can see I haven't cleared it today. Cleaned it.
I wish they made they had a smaller rabbit fish.
Yeah, I still have some of Pam's rice fish and fry from them. Priscilla, did you ever comment on the fish of Anthony's, the clownfish? I didn't see it if so. So you're not going to get a fox face, Anthony, or you still are?
I wanted to. I don't think that it's I think it gets to be too large for this tank, for my liking.
Right. I understand. Rotten. Look at that. Wanting some jumbo krill. I had him taking something from my hair last night. It wasn't krill. He was just doing it by mistake. I call it he, but he was snapping fingers, and then he would get the food, and he's like, "Oh, there's the food." Priscilla, Anthony was showing his clownfish, and he said that he bought it as a tomato, I think, and but that he thought it, or he was told it might be a cinnamon, and he was showing it. So I didn't know if you saw it when he was showing it. There he goes. Let me get it up where you can see it again.
He's mean.
Yeah, it's right. The Christmas wrasse are awesome. A little more expensive, but they are awesome. I've seen those in person, but I haven't kept one.
I actually showed this fish to Priscilla because I told her I had a clown, and she's like, "Why don't you put that one with the firefish? It'll kill everything." Then I showed it to her, and she's like, "Oh,
Needs a buddy in there. Uh, well, that's one way of doing it, Casval. But there are reasons that you might not to do that. I do in my. Oh, well, yeah, you can still do that. I do in my marine tanks. You can see it's a pain to get down in there and get that algae off. And that's actually fresh algae because I did it just over a week ago. And the tank that's behind me is a rainbow tank, and it's got Pam's cat litter, and then some gravel, and then some sand. No, it's not gravel; it's organic potting soil, and then sand above it. But in that tank, I haven't had real good luck with the plants. Well, and there's that Rockford. And hi, Rockford. I said hi to you on the chat, but I didn't want to interrupt whoever was talking. Welcome. Yeah, I don't know if you've been watching long enough for real, but he will. Everybody's he. He will eat out, take food right out of my hand, and it's not that it's trick or anything. He just knows when my hand goes down that I have food, so he just goes there to get the food. I've got two smaller, a lot smaller than that. But yeah, he's pretty big. I'm thinking to get him another couple of bigger shells. Priscilla's holding one for me. Him must be getting more comfortable. Do I have a link to StreamYard? I do. Let's see if I can post it. Sorry, I just saw that. No, I'm all over the place. I guess I lost it. Let me go get it. Just takes a second. Thank Anthony. Is that the one that has the Aquarium?
oh yes, the Opti Bright Plus."
Octobright. Having trouble. Those are not those. Yossi, come here. Don't drink. Don't get in that coffee cup. Come on. It's empty. Come on. I heard something over there, and Yossi, Yossi.
Yazi, you're too young for coffee.
He said, if you're not going to let me be up there with Pam, oh, I poked you in the eye. Come on. Come on. I can't trust you around my my food and stuff, huh? Are those huckleberry? Yeah, they are. It's not what they are, not huckleberries. There's some kind
People
of
call them sweet gum pods.
sweet gum. Yeah, I've got 5 million of them. Not a million, but 5 million. And I always hated to mow them because they throw and everything. But now I use them in the tanks. See
Yeah,
you,
I
my
actually
girl.
saw that Roe was selling them. I get these outside my house pretty much, like a 30-second walk maybe. I sent Jesse a big box. I got to send Priscilla some now.
The only thing I have outside is snow.
Those are Nathan's convicts. Yeah. At Frontline cleaning the toilets. Or something.
Everything that needs to get done needs someone to do it.
Oh yeah.
That's why I love the idea of Japan, where people truly do respect one another more, because jobs aren't really looked down upon just because you have a certain type of job.
Right.
Like I know over here, oh man, I'm forgetting the word now, but trash people that collect trash. I
Yeah.
mean, that's a job here that's extremely looked down upon, at least as far as all the people I've talked to. But they make decent money. They make a quite a living wage, and hey, they got a job. They're not lazy.
I should hope so, Benny. I should hope so. You don't sound too stupid to me, Benny. You shouldn't say that. Uh-oh, Pam's got something.
Hey, just because you have a physical job, Benny, doesn't make you stupid. My job's physical, and I'm pretty sure I'm smarter than any local management at my company, and I work for a massive company. I
Yeah.
really don't want a desk job.
All right. See this, guys? See, he climbed all the way up there. He goes up there all the time, but that's how he knocked that rock off.
Yeah.
There you go.
He's such a big guy.
Well, he lifts them. I mean, he lifts all these rocks around that he can. He lifts them what's underneath them. Any of them that are not part of the stack, he lifts them up. Sure does.
I remember when I lived on Cape Cod, there was like there's a couple beaches that had just tons of hermit crabs everywhere.
Haley, welcome. Oh, Jesse. There's several really cute YouTube videos and of the kids, little kids, that really think their sanitation workers are really cool, and they give them something to drink or go out and meet them every day. Of course, with the parents there, but it's just really cute, like a truck or something about the job or the position. I really like it.
You know what garbage men get that a lot of other professions don't? A whole lot of free stuff that is still in amazing condition. Like fish tanks. A lot of people throw away fish tanks and they still work. There's not a bunch of scratches or anything, and yeah.
That about being smarter than the boss and all that, that's very easy to I know when I moved to New York City, um, I was already an RN then, a nurse, and of course I moved up for a job I already had. But um, I had a couple of friends there as well that were my age. But so they wanted me to go see, the city and see the plays. I'm trying to think of the shows, and this one girl, Jody. Jody Johnson. She was really into the musical stuff. In fact, she was in a Broadway play, but I digress. But I was shocked, when I saw those people dance and precision and how they could sing and all that. And I ain't never seen anything on TV like this. And this is live. They do this every day. So, it's not always who's the most talented, it's just whoever gets through. And I think a lot of that is for management too. I really do. I mean, it shocked me. Uh-oh. Anthony, I take care of my garbage man, the best cool drinks on hot days. Here you go.
That's what I'm talking about, Roger. Nobody should look down on anyone for any job, man. Everyone needs to take care of each other.
That's right. Exactly right. Um, as far as the sanitation crew, the only person that's like an employee, and I don't know how they do this, but it's the city. We don't have sanitation up in the county. So those people have to take, I'm right inside the county city line. So, I do pay taxes for all that. But anyway, the only worker is the employee, is the person that drives the truck. And then the ones that are actually doing the work, picking up the trash and loading it into the truck and compress it and all that, are people that are out on good behavior, to do public service hours. Can you believe that? And they save a ton of money. So there's never one person for any length of time. Um, Thanks,
That's what
Ben.
I'm
Good
talking about.
talking to you. Oh, I know that's right. Jeff, I know that's right.
My hex tank was actually going to be thrown away. I picked it up on the side of the road.
So there you go. It's a disposable society, but that's a whole nother strain. People they don't repurpose anything. They throw everything away. It's crazy. He's still doing his lamps up there. The squirrel fish.
I think that one knows where the camera is. I still got my royal pickle in here.
Somebody else got a royal or a sultan. Don't they both get big? Pretty big.
Yeah.
I would like to have one in that 180, but I don't want to have to get rid of it. Yazzie keeps coming to check on me. What's wrong, Yazzie? Is Timmy in the well again? Is Timmy down the well? Let's leave him this time. Let's leave him down there. Whew. Look at these guys for a minute. They pulled up almost all their silk plants. Sure have. Well, there you go, Anthony. You can go to management, but you can always go back to potency. Timmy is a Yazzie comes and tells me that all the time.
Yeah, I'd rather climb poles than work in an office.
I know that's right. It's Geophagus or
But what if the office was at the top of a pole?
there you go.
But wouldn't that mean there's still somebody looking over my shoulder?
Yep.
See, when I see a vehicle that I think is a supervisor, I seriously will walk all the way down the street to be like, hey, what's up? What do you want?
Oh, you mean they do that?
Yeah, my boss once told me, dude, I was sitting there for like 45 minutes watching you for 30 minutes in your car. What were you doing? And me being me, I take screenshots of everything. Every time I have to chat into our company, every time I have to make a call that I really shouldn't have to, because things really should just work, and they don't, I screenshot everything.
Yeah.
Then I just start flashing all the pictures. Do you still have questions?
You know, I started saving things like the last year that I worked where I work because oh, how long have you been there? Welcome, Eric.
Howdy, everybody.
Sorry,
Hello.
I forgot to look down there.
Oh, you're good.
Hello, how's it going? Oh man, Bob, my phone is gonna die. I will hop back up on my laptop.
All right. Is everybody there? Caylor'S Aquatics. If not, that's Eric.
Yeah, I'm on my phone, so bear with me.
I think that's Saltwater behind you in the Eric.
Oh yeah, that's my wife's 125.
Yeah. I thought I remembered that from a chat just yesterday or the day before.
Yep.
What are you doing for Christmas, Eric?
What am I doing now? We're just gonna hang out with family. Her parents live right down the street, so
I'm not like you can see me. Maybe you can in the reflection. You've got Lee Wilcox envious. Eric does have some hair and beard, doesn't he?
yep, I wouldn't trade it for anything.
I started to say you got everybody but the ladies talking about your hair, but there we go. Eric also, trying to think of the ways that I know you, is a moderator, one of the main moderators on Steamfont, along with Candy. And when I'm there, I haven't been there a whole lot lately.
Oh, it's
Too
It's
much going on.
KG. It's KG, not Steve Hutt.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not. It's not died Streetwise.
Don't be shy, guys. Just say anything. Just ask anything.
Yeah, ask me whatever you want. I don't care. Trying to get used to this live streaming thing because I want to start doing some of my own.
Every time I think up those geophagus, here they come. They'd rather get with me than whatever they're doing when I'm not up there. You're getting about spawning age.
Bob, how big are those Severums?
How big are they?
Yeah.
Well, you know, when you hold your hand up there, you're that many inches in front of it. This one's colored up nicely.
Oh, he's pretty.
Let's see. They're pretty good size. That's
Yeah,
about
they're pretty good
4
size, yeah.
inches back.
Wow.
He may be the biggest in there. He is. And that's his mate there. She's quite a bit older. And
Yeah.
it looks like they're about to spawn on this rock because they got everybody moved out of this corner. Those are the guys that spawn every couple of weeks and then they eat them. She's pretty beat up. She's gotten so old. Back in the day, she's still real pretty in the face.
Yeah, mine are just a little bit smaller than that.
She's my first red spot. I've got the turquoise red spot. That guy's blind, but I handled it just fine. Show us some fish, Eric.
Yeah, I'll give you a peek of mine right here.
I'm not real talkative. Uh-oh, here's somebody.
This is my Severum tank.
Oh, beautiful fishies.
Yeah, that's why I'm always asking you how Jerry is, because I actually have 4 that are siblings that I got when they were quarter size, well, actually nickel size. And that's the smallest line, but I feed him good, better than the others.
Yeah, mine are about ready for dinner right now.
Get it. We can see it. Very nice. Now, how big are those guys?
The biggest one's probably about 4 inches. The rest of them are just
Okay.
a little smaller. And I've got some barbs in there with them and a couple of bigger geophagus.
It does take a while. That looks like one of Von Caylor's tanks. It looks over top. I get that so much, and I'm like, did you look at my filtration? Did you know, and you just give up after a while.
Yeah. Like I always say, I know what I put into these tanks, so other people's opinions aren't needed.
Is that a 125 or?
That's a 120. It's actually a 4x2x2.
Nice looking tank.
This is my 125, my African tank.
Oh wow. I'm going to have to turn my screen up so I can.
Now that's an African tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is my Malawi tank.
Yeah, I just got tired of the aggression. I started losing too many, and then it went into a death spiral because I didn't have enough fish in there. And they were already too large for me to afford to buy more.
Right.
So now I'm looking to get rid of them.
Yeah, I've got a pretty good dynamic in that one. Finally, it's taken me a couple years, but I don't really have too much aggression in there.
Cool.
A lot of tanks in there.
Oh yeah, my house is full of them and reptiles.
What kind of reptiles do you have?
We've got chameleons, we've got bearded dragons. I just got a Eurymastix the other day. What else do we got? I have a club-tailed iguana.
Wow.
Yeah, we've got a bunch.
Awesome.
Thank you.
I just have a snake. I thought about getting more, but these fish are kind of killing me. They're taking up all my time.
Yeah,
It sounded like a complaint, but it's really not.
No, I said especially when you work 40 hours a week or more.
Yeah, I'm there.
Like I said, I own my own business, so I actually enjoy coming home after work and just messing with my fish tank and forgetting about everything else.
You know how some people have streams or videos and talk about what their fish cost them? You will never find me doing that. I'll say it now and I'll swear it. You will never find me doing that as far as what all of my stuff has cost me, because I hate to think about that. I enjoy the fish too much to let something like that ruin it for me.
I'm saying if it's something you enjoy, the cost shouldn't be an issue. I mean, yeah, it's expensive, but it's what you enjoy to do.
Yeah, I really, out of all my marine aquariums, I had to keep this firefish tank because after seeing the clownfish using that agonaphoria, I think it is, the host, really cool.
Yeah, those firefish, man, those are cool. Especially if you can get like a school of them.
Yeah, I have 7 in there now. I
Wow.
did have 1 die.
They don't pick at each other?
No, they're all actually pretty good. I think maybe having the clownfish in there might help too. I'm not sure. But they have a lot of hiding holes. I don't know if you saw that tank when I had it up.
Yeah, I saw it. It was nice.
Yeah, I had a bunch of big rocks in there. Well, not a bunch, maybe like 3 or 4. And I wasn't liking the way it looked. And yeah, I took all the rocks out. I took a sledgehammer to them and I threw them all back in.
Whatever works. Yeah, that's something my wife's wanted to add to hers is a group of firefish.
Yeah, at first I wanted like the different kinds. There's like quite a few different ones out there. But once you get past the purple firefish, oh, they're insanely expensive.
Really?
I think the next one is like $80 for 1 firefish.
Hey,
Mastermind.
Caylor. How y'all doing tonight?
Hey, Mastermind, how's it going?
Pretty good, man. How you doing?
Doing pretty well, man. This is my first time on the stream with you.
Yeah. I figured I'd come in and check you out, man.
What's going on, Mastermind? Long time no see.
Hey, buddy. The cool hair man. I say that because I can't pronounce your name.
You can just call me Eric if you want.
All right, Eric works for me.
I am going to drop off and go fix something for dinner.
See you later, Punchy.
Have a good night, Punchy.
Later,
Merry
Pam.
Christmas.
See you tonight.
I thought Anthony was saying he was no. Who left? Pam.
Oh, what did you-
Okay.
Pam
Yeah,
left.
chat got real choppy again. I don't know why it's doing that. No idea. Never did it before the last couple of weeks. So I'll see you in a little bit, Pam, for sure. Yazzie will. Yazzie, Pam left. She's gone.
No, I didn't have an itch on my face until I got on this stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys have got designs on that rock. That's what I thought.
Hey, thanks, Maria.
Maria is another amazing mod. I need to make sure I do have her modded on my channel.
Yeah.
I'm on the road to 500 pineapples. I'm trying to get there. I don't have any fish tanks and no fish, but like I tell people, I am the fish because I'm a Pisces. But I am planning on getting me a fish aquarium, maybe a 20-gallon or what. Wait a minute. Hold on, I wrote it down. Let me see what it was. Try to get a 20-gallon long. Maybe this summer.
Okay. You know what kind of fish you gonna get?
Probably a beta.
Beta? That'd be a perfect tank for it.
What kind of fish you got, buddy?
Me, I got all kinds. I got saltwater. I got African cichlids, South American cichlids. I got about 10 different betas.
Do you know what your total water volume is?
Let's see. I think me and my wife added up the other day. It's about 800 or 900 gallons total.
Nice.
Thanks, Maria. For real, do you have any salt water? You need to get you one of those crabs. That was maybe half that big when I got it. Let's see, Yazzie, gotta move. I've got a couple others that are smallish. Let's see if we can stay above the line.
We'll see if Bob gives anybody else a chance tonight on Pam's stream.
Choppy.
What'd you say, Anthony?
Oh, I said we'll see if Bob gives anyone else a chance on Pam's stream tonight.
Pam is the woman that does the artwork, right?
One of them, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does some awesome art. That's the female tomato clown there, and anemone. And see, he's not far away. He's right around the corner, but he'd rather be over there. But their eggs, let me move one of these lights right there behind him. On the
Y'all know Mo Homestead? She does art too.
he keeps blowing them to, I guess, to keep them aerated or whatever.
Hey, it's Fishy Biz. What's up, buddy?
Bob, how hard was it to breed those clowns?
It's another yellow bass in, Anthony.
Yeah, that fish is gorgeous. See, I would really love to have either a sailfin or a yellow tang, but like I said, it's just not big enough for my liking.
Yeah.
Supposed to be showing for real the small crab. Here's one.
And my wife's got a sailfin and a naso tank. Those things are awesome.
This one might be not even a tenth as big as the other one. There are two.
Oh, looks like my kid is home. I got to hop off, Bob. I'll be in chat though.
All right.
All right,
See y'all
buddy.
later. Thanks for having me up, Bob.
Take it easy, Anthony.
What are you vaping on there, Eric? What flavor?
Blueberry lemonade.
That sounds good.
That's amazing.
It's hard to see those eggs. I don't know if they used to be the color of the fish.
Oh, I mean, I got a phone call, I think.
Now they've turned purple. It keeps going eggs right on them there. They're almost silvery. I don't know.
Are those the damsels that bred, or the clowns?
I'm back.
There's the back of the anemone. It's on, like I said, it's on the move. It went right there. It went all the way over there and went through there.
Huh.
And the female clown kept pushing it back, and it wanted to go. So then they got this situation. This was my first waters tank. Everybody that's been on here all knows that, but it's a 40 breeder. Oh, there's the other one for reals. They're about the same size. They just have different shaped shells. Both of these I can hand feed too, not as well as the big one, but they'll take things out of my hand once they realize I'm feeding them. Where is he? There he is.
Oh, he's pretty.
Yeah. Oh, the sound just went clear again.
Is that a yellow chorus wrasse in there, Bob?
A what?
Yellow chorus wrasse?
Yes.
Yeah, my wife's got a green chorus.
Yeah. I have a green one too. If it's out, I haven't had it that long. Fish food and junk. This is a 20 long. So anybody that thinks they can't keep fish in a 20 gallon. Got corals. There's that pulsing xenia, pulsating or whatever.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that I got a piece of. They gave it to me because they want rid of it. But that whole rock was covered in it and it all died out for some reason. Supposed to be looking for that green wrasse. That tang I got because people kept telling me I had algae everywhere in here. Thick, long green marine algae. And I got the lawnmower blenny. In fact, I had two. And one's, I can't remember if it's in the 40 or the 125. But anyway, there's a blenny in here. But it wouldn't eat it. And so everybody said get the tang. But then people said no, the sailfin, they'll kill each other, and you see they're big buddies. They were from the first moment.
Yeah, our naso and our sailfin are buddies. They swim back and forth all day long.
Are they?
Have you ever tried what the heck is it called? My wife just got one the other day. It's a really good algae eater. It's like a sea slug or something.
No, but I've heard they are. Those are really cool.
Yeah, she's got one the other day, man. That thing is awesome.
Is it eating algae or?
Oh, yeah.
Yep. We saw those Chattanooga Ed and maybe James was that trip. I think it was before, but we saw them in Atlanta, and I did not get one.
A sea hare. That's what it was called.
Sea hare. Yep. You're right. That's the little maroon clowns. The female's on the left. She's the one that killed the first one. She's like, feed us. Oh, and the shrimps, the cleaner shrimps, I hand feed them too. Not every time, but just for the camera. They'll usually come up here, but that's just capitalizing on their behavior. They clean fish's teeth and stuff. So
Oh, yeah.
it's not a big thing for them to come and take something out of the hand. they'll actually go in a fish. Oh gosh, I got coral going up right there. But yeah, this is a 20 long and it is maximum stock. I don't see the green. Don't see it. We got salt spots over here. Got a bunch of sponge back there, and I pulled most of it out. Got a little anchor down there. It's perfect.
Yeah, mine's hiding right now too. There's the Christmas wrasse right there.
Those things are gorgeous. Yep.
He's finally starting to get his blue.
Another one that looks a whole lot like that. They have like the little yellow lemon peels, and then they have the mimic lemon peels. It's kind of that kind of thing. I don't know if it's a mimic of the Christmas, but there's another one that's very close, but not nearly as expensive. Or they pulled their intake. All that I have on this, Eric, is a little hang-on back filter. That's all that's back.
Really? Wow.
Yep.
That water's clear as a bell too.
Well, it's got to be changed tonight. I started off saying that all three of the tanks have to be. Yeah, that's all that's ever been on it is that little hang-on back right there.
Wow, that's awesome.
And I just put Candy teases me about it because she's had it for years, but I just keep a little air stone just because I want to. There's actually no protein skimmer on here. On the tidal filters, there are. I have titles almost on every tank. That's all that I have on that 120 is the 125. It's 255 hang-on backs. That's all that's on them.
And those take care of the protein on the top of the water?
Do what?
I said those titles take care of like that protein stuff that's on the top of the water. Did you hear me or no?
Got choppy again.
Oh, I said those titles take care of that protein.
Yeah, the titles do. Yazzie. It's after the cat.
Yeah, my wife's having a protein problem in her tank. We were trying to think of something because she really doesn't want to spend $200 on a protein skimmer.
Yeah. And sometimes, I don't care if people want to pay that. If that's what you feel like you need to do, then that's what you need to do. But
yeah,
I never had any problem at all with this 20-gallon as long as I keep that air stone going.
Well,
I really like that leather.
I have to keep that in mind.
They're kind of closed up already. I'm surprised. They're ready for a water change, but I never did see the green chorus wrasse. Oh well. He used to hang out over there under the filter behind there, so.
Well, Bob, I appreciate you having me on here. I'm going to get back to my water changes.
All right, Eric. Appreciate you coming up.
No problem. Yeah, have a Merry Christmas.
You too. Thank you. Hey, Crystal. Howdy. Still got 48 people here. I have a feeling that some of Rob's people come here. And of course, some of you are Rob's people and my people. My people. Yeah, I know you do, Maria. Thank you for hanging out. There's Ian. I hadn't been watching the chat, so let me go back up and look a little bit. I said, hey, Crystal.
Hey, I hit the wrong button, man.
What happened?
I dropped my mouse and it clicked on the little button on the side and it made my whole website just go blank.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I didn't mean to click out of here.
I hadn't been paying close attention.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna look at this tank, and then I'm gonna get out of here. It's been almost 2 hours. When you
Oh,
have
okay, man.
53 people. I mean, you hate to shut a stream down, you know.
Yeah. I hate to shut mine down at 3.
Yeah. Those Pacu are going in that 180 we were looking at with the big Severums. But they're bigger than some of them, but several of them are bigger than them, you pretty much. But they don't bother
Pretty fish.
the silver dollar fish at all. They were smaller than the silver dollars when I put them in there. So.
Pretty fish, man.
They eat all kinds of stuff. They love fruit. They love nuts.
Oh, really? They eat fruit? That's cool.
Hair.
I didn't know fish eat fruit. I had no idea on that.
How's your mom doing today?
She's doing pretty good, man.
Good.
Thank you for asking.
Yes, she usually says hi, and I thought of her. I was looking to see if I could see her back there.
Oh, yeah, she's on the phone. I don't know if you can hear her or not. I showed these aquariums. She likes them. I hopefully get my own someday. Well, probably around summer, I'm going to try to get my own and put some fish in there, maybe some bettas. What in the world you got there?
Oh,
what in the world is that, a monkey fish?
Yeah. Ed, you should come up so you could talk. Talking in the chat. Oh, that wasn't nice. You just blocked her view. It's not nice. Yeah, I have tanks in every room. Every room.
What kind of fish was that you just showed me?
Which one?
They kind of look like albino fish. What kind of fish was that? Yeah, that.
They're axolotls.
Cool.
They're actually a salamander that never goes on and turns into a newt. You know, salamanders are newts.
Yeah.
Crystal off there. And these guys kind of stop their development at that phase. Now, a rare one will, but it's very, very rare, like 1 in a million or 1,000 or something. So she looks like the male is on the front, and it's easy to tell if you look behind his little legs. You can see the things down there, which you know what to look for. Yeah.
Yeah.
People say they're blind, they're stupid, and all that, but they're neither. But she's full of eggs. Absolutely full, ready to spawn. And people sell these things depending on which morph it is. Those are leucistic. They're not albino because they're black. And this is cold water, no heater. And this is where the dogs and I stay. There's an old dog on the bed. You see, it's tanks all the way. I mean, everywhere I've got tanks. That one makes a good TV stand.
How many tanks you got all together?
What?
How many tanks you got total?
That thing is doing that staticky thing. I can't understand.
Oh, okay.
Birds are in here.
Nice.
It's going to show you what the normal or the standard or whatever. On the light switch. I don't keep their light on a lot because these guys actually live in caves and yeah.
I wish I had some cake. Chattanooga, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, I think 53 now. But yeah, these have spawned a couple of times here. They're just the regular. But I can put my finger up top and hand feed them, and they're not blind at all. They're
Is
getting
that
used to
an
the
eel?
light. Yeah, just getting used to that light. One of them sits there. That's their food bowl. And if I put food in it, they'll come and eat it, which I usually do because the rocks they have are kind of hard to get stuff out of. Oh, gosh. Yep. Green water. I think we were talking about green water in some stream the other night. Green water. Is anybody still in here? 50 people. Wow. Rainbow fish mostly, but these were going in a tank in the living room, and then those other fish spawned in there. So let's stop that. Can't show that down there right now because I've got to do a video on it. Let's see. I know something.
Hey, you got somebody backstage, Bob.
Yeah, doing water changes is something else. She gets more light than I do. This one right here, she's about 11, right at 11 inches. It's a Fahaka puffer, all fresh water. Name's Dharma. She won't eat anything but wafers, algae wafers. And I have algae in my tanks. You've seen that, and I don't apologize for it. Most of the time it's there for a reason. One of the reasons can be I'm just too lazy. But this one, I leave the algae here, and she lets me come close to her over here. So, and I just say she because I have no idea. Come on and show yourself off. There you go. Here she is. She's got her own bitterling fish. That's it there. She ate all the others, I think, but left that one and their buddies. Got two big.
She dropped back down to the chat.
Yeah, if I dropped a wafer in there, she'd come up though and get it. I don't know why I don't do that. If I have her wafers in here. Nope. I'm bad to carry stuff around. I've taken them out. She sits there and watches the dogs. That's what she does. Yazi's been her buddy a long time. And that's just a horde of catfish and an angelfish. Yeah, I've got a lot of tanks. Sure. Come on, get up here. Somebody want to see you, heifer. There you go. She's about the size of my thumb when I got her. And then the goldies. All right. Back. You going back with me, Yazi? Yep, I thought so. And those are just grow out tanks over there. A rack. I'm getting ready to put another rack up. That's just 6. I'm going to do 9. Already got the rack and the tanks. I just have to get them set up. Here's the rack over there, that box, but I'm not sure where it's going. This is a new tank. I've got to get a light on it. It's got everything else.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, I ran out of places to put them. It's an inverter tank. Oh, the reptiles, you might find that interesting. I just thought this is probably boring as heck. There she is. Miss Nelson. She's my Indonesian blue-tongued skink. She had a big breakfast, so she's good. And under the basking light. And then the ball python ate 2 nights ago, so he's holed up. In there. Can't really see him. Man. New comments. Oh, what's this? Somebody sent me a message. Hey, Monica. when I started taking stuff out. I haven't got it all out. So I set this rack up in my local store. One just like this. But I've got, I guess, rare and expensive or more sought after rainbow fish in these. My plan is to grow them out and feed them. Signal bad in this room. I don't want this room. Strawberry cake. We're talking about food.
Oh yeah.
Are you talking about, yeah, Ed, I can't remember the name of it. Trying to get some of them to spawn in mops. These guys are shy unless I'm feeding them. It's hard to see them too because the plants, I just cleaned this out Saturday. And look at the duckweed, I'm telling you. Goes crazy in here. Yep, no shortage of tanks. Come on out, Yossi. Always comes around to food, it seems like. Food or guns or what else? The BTS dog food? No.
Fishkeeper's asking, do you want to see Jerry?
I don't have anybody on a special diet right now. I lost 2 of my dogs this year just from
sorry to hear that, bud.
I don't have any in the bathroom still, Angus.
Hi, Kira.
Not yet.
Pretty fish.
German chocolate for the win. Is Dolly on? No, but now that I know that, won't even have to. I'll just have a TV monitor on YouTube. I'll catch it on YouTube tomorrow. Yeah. My plan this summer was to move all those tanks out of my bedroom and kitchen and get them out here. And what I did was I just moved a couple and then added more tanks out here. So it didn't quite work.
What are you feeding your blue tongue?
Kira Corey Dorable. Chair needs wheels on it. It's a 33 long. It's not that common, and it's the only one I've got. I mean, you can order them. Some little beta tanks. More rainbow fish. It's a commercial for Priscilla. Not a commercial, but a whatever. I was trying to remember, do you have fish? I can't remember. Mastermind.
Yes, sir.
Do you have fish? I was trying to remember.
I tell people I am the fish because I'm a Pisces. I have a tank probably in my garage, but
Okay.
I had some flood damage, so it might have got messed up in there. I don't know. I'm gonna try to
Okay.
get a brand new one this summer and get me some better fish. Start out, you know,
Right.
20 gallon, uh, 20 gallon long. I think that's what it's called.
Awesome.
Yeah, then I can show y'all my fish.
That's so hard to see.
No, I'm a video gamer. I sing. I do poetry. I do food reviews and a little bit of artwork.
I have so much of Pam and Priscilla's and Sarah in Australia, so much of their art, but I have very, very little of it out.
Yeah, I literally do stick figures, man. I cannot draw normally, so I just draw stick figures and put some cool designs in the background and call it a picture.
Yeah. We've got 3 of Pam's birds hanging in the kitchen. AJ said, what do you feed that Indonesian? Right now, I kind of alternate depending on what I have. Oh, and how appropriate. This is what it ate this morning. Pedigree. But there she is. She got up. Here she is.
Oh, I see her.
Likes cat food too. So they say when they're little to give them cat food. Are you on the move? No, you're not eating again. Today's probably too much. She doesn't like her vegetables. I don't even see them sitting up here. Here we go. She doesn't like that omnivore mix. She doesn't like that stuff. She wants the dog food or the cat food. So I have to sprinkle calcium and stuff on her meat. She's a big girl. So see, she took a cramp. It's good. Get that out of there. Maria Z gave her and the snake all of this cork wood. It's a nice gift. I see the little things flying around. I've been making this bioactive, local bugs in it and stuff. And I've got some live plants to put in there. Got her tongue going.
Thank you, John Larson. A regular 29-gallon tank is more versatile than a 20 large. Okay. So 29, let me write that down. 29-gallon tank. 29-gallon tank. Let me write that down. 29-gallon tank. 29-gallon tank. All right, 29 gallon.
That used to be my second favorite footprint. I like the 40s and the 29s, but now I like some of the more like the 33s and 20 longs.
Appreciate that, buddy.
Hey, Yazi, is that you out here tearing something? Yazi. Yazi. Uh-huh. Just got him something, tearing it up. Yeah, I love the 29. It's not too big, but it's big enough that you can keep a lot of things in it. She or he's in there because that brace.
See y'all later. Good night. Y'all is going to bed. Have a Merry Christmas.
See you, Brad. Keep me posted on your aquatic delivery. See you, Jack and Dan. 75. I've never had a 75 ever. My 125 is a tall. It's 5 feet long, but like 2 feet tall, so it's hard to get down in there. It really is, even for me, and I'm 6 feet.
See you later, AJ.
What kind of basking lot? on her. Well, first of all, she's got a heat pad underneath that hide there. It's, of course, hollow under there. Got all kinds of tubes and stuff to get under there. And she hides under there and sticks her face out at that hole down there in the center. Not supposed to be able to see her, but there's a heat pad under there. I think it's more important than the basking lot, but or as important. This is a caution. It's real sensitive. It's got a, yeah, I just had to touch it. A sensor. Of course, it cuts itself off every few hours. I bought it at the Aquatics place where I got the skink. I've got the box still, but I don't remember what brand it is. That went back on. It resets itself, so I'm not sure what it is.
Hey, John, what do you think about some a 29-gallon tank with betta fish?
Gina, those are nice tanks. Yeah, if I had not.
Oh yeah, AJ, I'm staying. I was saying good night to the people that were saying good night.
If I had not planned on getting a 180, and
I done took a nap. I fell asleep on my own live stream.
I got a lot on.
I woke up and fell asleep.
I would have gotten 75, but I'm glad that I didn't. I'm glad I went ahead for the 180. Those little platinums are still in there yet. Got those at a store that's over near Chattanooga Head.
That's a pretty fish.
Platinum comics. Never got any bigger than that. So when I put the Pacu in here, I'll have to pull those out and some of the other small stuff, I guess. Or maybe not. Who knows? Got all their plants pulled up. All right, is anybody, there are 38 people in here. So this is probably a good time to stop. Merry Christmas, Ozzy. Thank you. Yeah, I did a little shorts video, I think, but I can go ahead and show this real quick. I found this at Hobby Lobby, and they said it was 5 gallons, and I'm going to find out exactly how much it is. When I put it beside the 2 gallon and the 2.5 gallon, it looks like it's over 4. I mean, but I'm a little iffy on the thickness of it. I mean, it's not brittle, but I'll probably just fill it like 2/3 full or 3/4 and see how it does for a while. $21, guys. And that sucker is huge. Of course, my hand being up here makes it look smaller. There we go. Tibby, I'm surprised you haven't been in there. You could get in that bowl, couldn't you?
Merry Christmas, Kimberly.
$21. Hobby Lobby, I think I said that. Yeah. It's nice and open. Well, thanks for hanging out with me. And thanks everybody in the chat for hanging out.
All right, buddy.
I usually just go an hour, so it's hard on no man, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. William, hope to see you on Christmas Day. Hope you're online. Stay. Sandy's saying stay. Sandy, I got to feed my critters.
You have a Merry Christmas, Bob, and I appreciate you having me on your panel, buddy.
You too. I hope people subscribe to you. And
well, thank you, man. I appreciate that too.
Them. All right, guys. Thank you, mods. Thank you, super chatters, and thanks everybody that was here. Love you guys and appreciate you, every one of you. Sandy said, "Oh, okay." Thank you, Sandy. I love you. All right, guys. Take care. Merry Christmas.
See you later, Bob.